Good morning. Good morning. Let's rock this thing. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's rock it. Let's rock it. Let me get it on. Let's see it. I don't know why it does that, but we're going to do that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's rock it. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, November 21st. We getting ready to rock this thing. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Happy morning. Good morning. As we always do, starting it off with gratitude. And I'm just going to do the mantra that I always love to hit. And it's thank you. I appreciate you. I see you, I hear you, and I love you. That could be saying it to yourself. That could be saying it to the God of your understanding. That could be saying it to your spouse, your significant other, your children, whatever. We set the tone. It could literally just be saying it to yourself, and it goes like this. It's Thanksgiving weekend and Thanksgiving week, and we want to just to start it, just set the tone. Thank you. I love you. Uh-oh. I messed up my whole thing. Thank you. Well, you can never mess up when you say I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see you. I hear you. And I love you. All right. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see you. I hear you. And I love you. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. If you're out there, say hello to me. Give it up. Give it up. Come on. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see you. I hear you. And I love you. I always want to say I love you, but I want to make sure that I say appreciate, because we say I love you very loosely a lot of times. But when you say I appreciate you, there's a different feeling tone. When you say I see you, there's a different feeling tone. Your words matter. Our words matter. When I say I hear you, that I'm really trying to listen to you. I may not understand right now, but I'm really trying to listen to you and to hear and to understand you. And then I say, I love you. I love that's it. And I also sometimes throw in, I celebrate you. Before we go into this week, dealing with family and friends, a lot of us need to, setting the tone for going into this weekend, going into this holiday season in the right space, the right head space, the right heart space. We're going to talk about forgiving people, forgiving ourselves. Before we go in, we're going to talk about setting the tone of going into this weekend so that we could have just an excellent, a more peaceful, a more centered, a more powerful time with our family and friends. A lot of us get triggered during this time because you're around family that you may not necessarily get along with. You're around family that have had, it just brings up things. Around family that the holidays brings up grief. And so what we want to do today is just kind of rock it with that. If you're out there, let me say hello to me. I see you. I see you. Thank you for jumping on. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. So the first thing I want you to do before you get into Thursday, Thanksgiving, is to find a quiet space, a quiet, safe space at your own home, where you're at, and just feel what you feel, what's coming up for you. For the holidays, you could be joyful, you could be excited, but just touch base with you. How are you feeling when you think about if everybody's coming to your place, or if you're thinking about, we got to go somewhere else? How are you feeling? Touch base with you. You absolutely matter. You matter. So just get in a quiet space. If you journal about it. If you don't, you just want to sit quietly and just get yourself ready for this holiday week. Just touch base with yourself. Like what feelings come up for you? Identify those. That could be, this is a new thing for some people. So I sit first of all, I sit quietly, but also to identify how they are feeling. And it's okay how you feel. If you feel upset about it, it's okay. Be gentle with yourself. If you feel joyful and jovial, that's great, and sit with that. All of your feelings matter, and they should be validated. Just stay right there with that. Just kind of sit and feel, kind of like, You may miss loved ones. You may think about loved ones, and you just honor them by saying, "Hey, I miss you. I love you. I remember all the things. I want to live a life that makes you proud of me. I miss you, and I want to say that." I mean, put that in there. Put that in the thing. Put that in there. Number one is get in a safe space. This is before you get on Thursday. Get in a safe space. quiet space and just feel how you feel, okay? Number 2, know your triggers. Please, we must learn how to know our triggers, because listen, family, if nobody else can trigger us, it's the people that love us, that we love the most, that trigger us the most. And now we're going into the holidays, and we must be ready. We must be ready. Know your triggers and fortify your thoughts is number 2. Well, how do you fortify your thoughts? Remember what gets you. If you know your triggers, then you know what gets you. You know that Uncle Joe says something crazy to you every holiday season. Be ready. Be ready for him. And it's not for a getting back at him, but it's people project their stuff onto you. And as soon as they see you, they say stuff that's just out of line, and you must be ready, because you know he does it every year. Now, we're going to expect something different this year, but this is how we're going to deal with it. We're going to know that people project onto us, and we must be ready to deflect their negativity. We must be ready. That means fortify your thoughts. How do you want to feel? How are you going to handle it? Set yourself up to where you know that you're going to handle it in a peaceful manner, in a powerful manner, and you're going to have clarity with this. A lot of times people have not grown. You may have done a lot of work, and they have not. And we go in expecting people with that have not done a lot of work to be ready. It's on us to be ready, or we have other options. Understand, we have other options. So fortify your thoughts. How do you want this thing to go for you? How do you, have you forgiven? And how we react to certain things also gives us an idea of where we are with it. If every year he says this thing and every year it bothers us, we need to figure out why it bothers us and just kind of move through this. And that's our work. It's not had nothing to do with Uncle Joe or whoever. We talking about what do we need to do? What do I need to do to heal that part, to know how to handle him or her in a manner that is loving, strong, and firm. That's it. That's number 2. Number 3, set a plan of escape. Listen, if you at your own house and everybody come to your house, then you can kind of set better ground rules for yourself, making sure that you kind of set it up where you. But if you go into somebody else's house, set a time that you're going to be there and that you're ready to go after that. That way you know it, the family knows. We moving out at this time, but we know how to get at certain times. Set a plan of escape. I try to help you with these holidays. We're going to enjoy these holidays. No, man, we're going to have a good time. We're going to sit with our feelings in this, and we're going to love on ourselves through these holidays. We're going to change the game. Number 4, before you go, if you can get some exercise in, if you can get your meditation in, if you can sage yourself and change your energy, get that done. Do it. Listen, don't go over there in somebody else's space and they energy bad, or they done had arguments or whatever happens, or are they full of anxiety because they're hosting. Get your energy right, and then you are an asset when you get there. Is this helping somebody? Let me know if this is helping, if it's not. Let me know if this is helping or it's not, okay? Number 5, expect to enjoy yourself. Many times we go to places and we do not expect to enjoy ourselves. We already expect a whole lot of stuff because it happens all the time. And so this time we're going our expectations. We're going to change our expectations, because we're going to change our energy before we get there. We're going to expect to have a good time because we are looking to have a good time. We're going to connect our emotions with that. We're going to go in knowing that, listen, I know that this happens every week, but every year, but this time I'm going to expect, first of all, something different from myself. I'm going to look for the good. I'm going to look for having fun. I'm going to look to enjoy my family. I'm going to look for it. And so as I look for things, when I look for good things happen. If I look for negative things happen. It's just that's that simple, guys. It's really, we think it's not, because they do stuff all the time, but this is the thing. We can change the game with our expectations. I wrote something today. What we expect is what we get. What we expect. If you expect something different from yourself, then you go in. Your energy is different. Many times we go in expecting some craziness, so our energy is about the craziness. We about it, and so we go in expecting this. And so when we change how we expect things, what we expect from ourselves and from people, that's really what we get. And again, that exit plan works. The exit plan, make sure you go in, after a certain amount of time, maybe that's what happens. You ain't got to really test and say, let me see if it don't. Let's be ready to go. It's okay. It's okay to be ready to go. All right. Have a good time and move. Have a good time and move. Have a good time and move. That's it. And look, too many times we go into places where we didn't do our own self-work. Okay, this is grown people, grown spiritually fit people stuff. We going into, I'm talking to spiritually fit people here that are trying to be spiritually fit. We working on being spiritually fit. We constantly evolving. Too many times we keep expecting other people to do our work. This is our self-work, like the triggers and those things. If we know things trigger us, here, listen, we got to work on, that's something for us to heal. It's nothing to guilt ourselves or shame ourselves or to blame ourselves. It's just something that, hey, that bothers me every year. Why does it? Let me touch base with this. Let me touch base with myself with this. And again, I'm always saying, encouraging us to get therapists, counselors, what have you. If you have to walk us through certain things that because we can't see our blind spots. Now, here's the bonus. You don't have to go. That's gonna ruffle some feathers with people. And listen, I know every year we do this, and this is what we're supposed to do. Sometimes we must stop putting ourselves in situations that absolutely upset us every year. If this is where you at, don't go. And you have the option. I'm giving you permission. Give yourself permission to say, you know, I'm not going to do that this year. It upsets me every year. I don't want to do that. I want to have peace and clarity. Choose your peace and clarity. Choose your joy. Choose what makes you happy this year. If it upsets you to go with the family and you go, then don't go. I know that's kind of, that right there will shuffle, will really upset the spirit about, well, don't go. We never thought that was ever an option not to go, because we always do it. Normalize you being in your bliss. You are a better person when you choose you and your happiness. You hear me? Choose your peace. Sometimes we have these patterns of people have these expectations on us. And if we say no, we get the whole anger or what have you of the family, and we would rather not do that. And we would rather not do that. And so we just rather put ourselves in the line of fire, than just to simply say, you know what? I'm going to choose my peace this year. I'm going to stay home and I'm going to cook at home, and I'm just going to have people want to come over. They can, but I am just simply going to be in my space and my peace and just chill, period. Hey guys, good morning, guys. Jennifer, what's going on, Joy? Yes. I mean, just simply that. That's the bonus. Number 6, choose not to go. You don't have to go. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to enjoy these holidays the way you want to enjoy the holidays. It's all right. It's all right. Choose you. The normalized patterns that we have cause a lot of damage because we just don't want to rock the boat. But people that are seeking to be more spiritual, to be more spiritually in alignment with who we really are, it's going to require us to look weird to some people. It's going to require us to shake the boat a little bit, because we're now understanding that when we follow our bliss, what makes us happy? First of all, it takes a lot of courage, but it also puts other people on notice. Like, wait, what are they doing? They doing something different, and why makes them so special? They don't have to come, because they probably don't want to come either, but it's just what we do. You changing the game. When you change the game for yourself, it's a funny thing. When you give yourself permission to be who you are, it literally gives other people permission. And all of a sudden it's like, well, wow. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, baby. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. It gives you permission to not have to go with what's always been done. You get to set your own traditions. All right. I hope this helps someone. Let me run back through them all again. Number 1 was get into a safe space before you go. Go find yourself, sit down and feel your feelings about what you want to do this week. Maybe you did it last week or however. Why and what are the holidays bringing up for you, and sit with that and be very gentle with yourself with all those things. Be very gentle with whatever comes up. Just kind of sit with it. Number 2, know your triggers and fortify your thoughts. What triggers you? Again, if Uncle Joe triggers you every year, whoever triggers you every year, you're going to have to fortify your thoughts and watch how you're reacting. Other people project their stuff onto you. This year, if they try to project, you're going to deflect. You hear me? If they try to project, you're going to deflect because you already have your thoughts ready. You already have your prayers up. You already prayed up. You already blessings up. You already covered yourself. Number 3, set an escape plan. Put a time frame on that thing. If you ain't trying to be there all day, hey, are we going to be over here about an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever you got, put it on there. I started rolling my own life a couple of years. Yeah. It's telling me, yes, ruling my own life a couple of years ago. People they get angry. That's right. But your peace matters. We look at our lives, we do a lot of things trying to please other people because we've been trained that way. When you start breaking that mold, people get upset with you. People will get upset, but here's the thing: your peace and your bliss keeps you in your purpose and your passion. You hear me? When you start choosing your peace and your bliss, it will put you in your purpose and your passion. Right? Keep that one. Many times we all upset with ourselves in our lives because we chose for other people. We chose to do things that we really did not like. We did not want to do it. We unhappy doing it. But listen, it's time to change. That's back then. Now we at choice today. Escape plan. Number 4, if you can get your exercise in, your meditation, your saging, what have you, your prayer practice before you go. If you're going somewhere else, get that in. Number 5, get that in. That helps you tremendously. Number 5, expectations are better than intentions. Expect something different. Expect to have a good time for yourself. I'm going to go in and I'm going to have a good time. I don't care what they're talking about. I'm going in, I'm going to have a good time. That's that's the mentality right there. All right. Number 5, like I said, wait, that was number 5. Number 6, the bonus one is don't go. You don't have to go. Give yourself permission. You don't have to go. Don't have to go. If you know it's upsets you every year and it just puts you in a whole different space and you can't shake that stuff when you leave, you're upset because something always happens, then don't go. Normalize putting yourself in the equation. Normalize, stop falling on the sword so everybody else can be comfortable. Normalize standing in your own power. Normalize this thing. That guilt, shame, blame, and thing is over. That paradigm is over. Normalize setting boundaries for yourself. This is what it looks like sometimes. Oh, I'm not going over there because it gets a little out of control. All right. I hope this helped anybody. If it did, please like, share. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, the escape plan, Jen. For real. You gotta have an escape plan. Don't be going over there talking that you gotta stay all day, good. Escape plan. Yeah, stop people pleasing. Exactly. And then you don't have a good time. And you don't have a good time. You don't have a good time in the whole thing. Yes, you too have a great day too, Joanne. You too have a Joe. Oh my goodness, have a good time. I hope you're feeling amazing. Have a great day. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, if I don't holler, I will most definitely put up happy Thanksgiving stuff. But being spiritually fit requires these things. Let's go get it. Expect to have a great day today too. All right? Bye, guys. See you later.